What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another umamusume video. This video, we are going to be giving Kita a shot for mile distance. I always got to try and get Kita involved, right? But this is the normal Kita, because obviously the New Year's one is for medium distance, and the Nicolas made for long distance. Although this one was supposed to be was for long distance, best for long distance, but this one you can at least use in short distance, and if you want short distance and mile distance, from what I've learned since having this Kita a long time ago. So we're just gonna go give this a shot and see how it goes. For the setup, it is similar to what I've been running, except I swap some cards around. Instead of borrowing a stamina air secure card or I guess a guts card, but I wasn't gonna use guts. A guts card because the past couple runs or a few runs that went well worked better with me not using the guts card, so I'm gonna just go with whatever feels best for me regardless. So, and I decided to borrow a speed card rather than using a Teo card, borrowing the Ryan Craft one because if I'm not mistaken, this one is the mile distance speed card, so we're just gonna go with that. To also possibly get more mile distance skills for Kita, because I believe this Kita, most of her skills are either gonna be long distance or escape or runner, whatever you want to call it. So that's why I wanted to get some kind of help there. And then since I don't really, with stamina, I feel pretty confident Super Creek should be enough. Even though stamina doesn't need to be too high, I just, with how it's been the past couple trainings, I just feel more confident using stamina instead of using guts. Kind of just came down to that conclusion. And then the other speed card is Almond Eye, using the Hoshina Friend card. Went back to Measure Ramino Wise card. I'm hoping that I get the better end of training with this card, because sometimes it's a hit or miss where everything else will be fine, but the Wise card, it's kind of, the Measure Ramino card is kind of showing, I guess. I don't know, it could also be the scenario, because the scenario is I don't know, kind of weird when it comes to Wise training. It doesn't really give that much recovery and all that, but it's okay. And then Tomamo Power. And then Tomamo Power. Don't think I need that anymore. But we're gonna get the run started. But before we do get started with the run or go over the comments, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. There's a channel called Circle Quest. For those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join, y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join a circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Quest channel or Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, let us give this Kita mile distance run, mile distance training a shot. I always find a way to get Kita involved in any distance. Even with short distance, I have tried in the past, so don't be surprised if I try this same Kita in a short distance, because I most likely will. I most likely will. But this week alone, we were able to get 2 UB8s in yesterday's video with Chronogenesis. Excuse me. And then earlier this week with Cap. I don't know why I blanked out on that. I think with, who was it? Gentle Donna? I think it was Gentle Donna, where we got a UB5. Because that video, I do remember I tried doing guts instead of stamina, and maybe it can work. Maybe I could still give it a shot, because didn't really try as much after. I kind of just went back to stamina instead of guts. So we'll see if I try it again over the weekend. But at least as of right now, we have at least 2 Umas I can use for the League of Heroes, which is Cap and Chrono Genesis. Although I feel like I could probably get I don't know. I still don't remember what that Cap had. But I feel like one of the stats were not even over 1200. But if it is, then I probably won't try again. But I feel like I kind of want to at the same time. But that would be if I somehow end up with like a third one. Maybe this Kita could be that third one for fun. Or I can try Suzuka again over the weekend. That's always an option. That is always an option. As for anything I've done over the past day since last video, you guys, as you guys know, I played Wuwa, played the whole story. Pulled for Ameth, and today, or yesterday, I should say, last night, Zenlist updated. I already did record my pulls for Suna, and I also recorded Shield Defense already. So there's that. Do I really care about the get 10? Let's just do this. Which leaves me to record the story after I record this video, this training video. The reason why I did it that way this time around instead of like yesterday when I recorded Wuwa first is because I don't know, I just kind of felt like it would be better if I focus on the shorter videos before I go with the longer video. And from what I was told by my brother, the story's like 5 hours longer than the finale of the 2.x patch, because I think this is like a interlude story. So yeah, there's that. So a whole 5 hours. So I want to make sure I have all the other videos up, at least up and edited, or edited and uploaded prior to me recording the story. I'll get the story out of the way, and then I can start focusing on the rest of Enfield. And then after, I can start focusing on Enfield, but at the same time also do the stories of the other games that I haven't done, like Star Rail, the Lantern Ride event with Genshin, and yeah, that would pretty much be it, I assume. Oh, I just realized, wait, what's the difference? Can only happen if you choose the first option during the second event. I don't see a difference between the two, though. Oh, I guess there's a slight difference. If I look over here. I think I'll just go with the bottom one then. Right? Yeah, I'll just go with the bottom one. This is my first time using the card, so I'm kind of just like making sure I didn't screw it up. I hope I chose the right one. I hope I chose the right option. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh yeah, I can catch up with the other games' stories. as well, and any events that I'm behind from the other games that wasn't like Hoyo games or Wuwa. So yeah, that's pretty much all I did since the last video. Quite a bit. Did I get dates? No, I didn't. I didn't get no dates unlocked. Let's do this. I was trying to get Almond Eye to Orange Bond, but I guess not. And this should unlock dates, which is good. Almond Eye's here. Cap is not Cap. Tamamo's here. We'll just get the Almond Eye bond up. That way you can start working on speed a little bit faster. Top road. Tamamo, if Tamamo wasn't alone, then sure, but Tamamo was alone, so okay, we'll do that. How are we doing with the meter bar there? Okay, we can do, depending on the training, we can probably do the onsen ticket. No, since it's not the onsen ticket, we'll do we'll do a date, and then we'll do the onsen ticket. Yeah, we'll go with that. Not as good, but it's fine. It's fine. But I guess with that being said, I'll go over the comments now a little bit earlier, just which I'm perfectly okay with. I am perfectly okay with. Should I? I guess we could just focus on speed. It's fine. And the only comments here are from Nova. So all the comments are going to be from Nova. And the first one says, oh wow, we didn't get any rainbow trading despite all my cards being over at Orange Bond or maxed. I guess I'll give it a Guts, since Guts will be the one stat that I don't have a card on, so it would help me at least get to 1200. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. 37, sure. Should be doing a mile distance. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. First comment says, yeah, it's like any day now where I expect a UA from Shushu. It's happening. I got like 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks to make it happen before the new scenario. We'll see if I can do it before the League of Heroes ends. I can't even do that. Well, I can if I do training outside of during the League of Heroes, because I won't be doing any training videos for the League anymore once the League of Heroes start. Especially since we can't necessarily prepare already for the upcoming CM after the League of Heroes, because 71. This is still a lot. I think we'll be fine just getting to 71, but I don't even trust 12%. So I'm just gonna go with my gut and just make sure I have enough stamina or energy to do the training. But yeah, I could possibly get it as long as I try to get it prior to the end of the scenario. Otherwise, this would be the first scenario where I didn't get the next one for me, at least a UA, because last time was like a Hyubis, at least for me it was. And then now it should have been UA, but I haven't gotten it yet. I have not gotten it yet. Yeah, screw it. I'll just do this instead of a mild distance race. It's fine. I'll just do the hopeful stakes to get that fan count that I need. And then we should be good. Next comment says, so there is a total of 3 6-stars you can get as a free-to-play in Enfield. That's pretty good. I think I'll save the last one, which is the 300 times or 300 pulls in the standard banner, which is I think a pretty normal thing nowadays, I guess. When a new game starts, they'll have like a limit, like a high limit for standard where you get a guaranteed free one, I think. Yeah, guaranteed free one once you hit 300. But it says here, for the last one, for a dupe of someone useful. Ardelia might be the most useful in there, but then again, I would like Ember or Last Right copies. You're right, Ardelia would most likely be the most useful since she's pretty much being used in like every team, right? Last Right, I wouldn't mind either, since I do use her. I do have a team built for her. And I do have a team built already for Leviathan. If I do end up getting at least the other chick in the standard banner, then I can have also a physical team with the Administer or Administer Enmin and Chen, that other physical chick. I think that's the support and the standard banner, and Ardelia. So technically I would have 3 different teams I can use if I wanted to, but since getting Leviathan, I've been using Leviathan primarily, obviously. Obviously. So if I were to choose from the thing they gave us, it would probably be the physical chick to complete the physical team for me. And then the 300, well, whatever happens, happens. I get there, I guess. Or I might go to Ardelia, who knows? Instead of picking up the other dudes that I don't have. $51. I mean, we're doing pretty good with speed, which is fine. But moving on with the comments, probably gonna do Wuwa story later on. Enfield is almost at an end. Well, not for me. Just a bit more story and Wulin, and then it's just factory and waiting for Yvonne. Oh, I'm just glad that I'm almost done with this. I still got a ways to go. I still got a ways to go. 100 with 57. I think I'm just gonna give it to, wow. I'm just thinking I'm gonna do it for 20%. I know it's a big, like, give up on the big stat, but there was no way I was gonna get that. Let's be real. With the 50-something%. And if you say I should have risked it, you're crazy. You're crazy. I think it was yesterday where I failed literally that 3%, and you're gonna call me crazy for not going for the 50-something% to try to get 100. It's like I said, I don't even trust me going 20%. But moving on with the comments, 32k for Suna, and then it's done. 2 more angels to go. I'm assuming you didn't use 32k. That's what you have right now when the banner comes out, based on the comment. I kind of do want 2 Ether Veil characters with Xiaoguang. They say it doesn't really matter if you choose Dialin to be part of the team or not. In the end, it's just preference, isn't it, Shushu? Unless, of course, you want to min-max everything in Zenless. That's sweaty, in my opinion. Oh, no, it's like I said. I'll just my preference. It's like, it doesn't feel right or make sense to me that you would want to use 2 Ether Veil characters when Zhao can easily trigger it for Xiaoguang, which, if you use 2, you're kind of just using that faster option is stun the character if you don't have a stun with you. And like I said in the video, in the past 2 videos where I mentioned it, where we talked about it, it's like I said, you don't have to listen to me. It's just what I think, my preference. So I just feel, I'm gonna say it again. I just feel like having 2 Ether Veil characters is unnecessary. That's just how I feel about it. That's just that's just my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion on the team build-up. And then Nova added, you can question it all you want. I just want to try it out. Like I said, you do you. You do you, because that's just my input on what I think about having 2 Ether Veil characters. It's kind of like having 2 stun characters. It's like, okay. Unless you're like Hugo, who likes having, who would actually needs 2 stun characters to be like better, right? I think it's Hugo that needs 2. Then I don't really see how Xiao Guang needs 2 Ether Veils. I'm kind of just in this, thinking about that. But yeah, like I said, you do you. This is my personal preference, and you don't have to listen to me. Which I feel like you normally don't do anyway, Nova, so it's fine. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know if you want the 2 dudes for the standard banner, but you do you. I'm assuming that's for Enfield, right? Yeah, I don't. So I'm just probably going to use the selection on the other chick that I don't have. So yeah. And look at this. Windy coordination. See what I mean? Never said her name right. Never say her name right. Anyways, wind variation. I totally forgot about that, Uma. Oh well, she'll come when she comes. Yeah, just like how you eventually got characters you were smack talking about that you were like, I don't want her. Or like Chronogenesis, when you were talking smack about Chronogenesis and the CM and all that because you didn't have her. And then you got her. Oh, the irony. Or shall I say, hypocrite. Mm-hmm. No reason. We'll just stay. We'll stay. Just no reason. You're right. I didn't have a reason to pull her either. Therefore, her name being no reason stands. I'm thinking she's the purple hair lady. Wasn't she one of the characters revealed earlier on? I could be wrong, but I'll read the story later. Purple? I believe her hair was blue, is the character I'm talking about. Unless you just mixed up purple and blue, which is totally understandable if you did. But it's blue. Right? Now I'm doubting myself. Hold on. What was her name? Oh, that wasn't her name. Right? Is that purple or blue? It's kind of like both. It's both, so I guess we're both right. I think I'll lean more towards purple. You're right. I just feel like it's more blue to me. But yeah, you're right. It's the purple one or blue one with a hat. We'll just to kind of further give you more details on the character. But yeah, I feel like you're gonna like her a lot just because of the character design. Knowing you, Nova. GFL2 could do better, but oh well. I'm looking forward to the future. Stories there. I think I just expect too much from my favorite IP. It's time to just bring myself back to reality. This is why I always say I don't expect too much. in general in life to to avoid feeling disappointed or along those lines of feeling disappointed by whatever that expectation was. So I still stand by that till this day. I've been living by that for like ever. Wait, you were going for Xiao Guang dupe? Huh. I never considered that you would be willing to go for a dupe in Zenless. Did you also pull for Zhao's W engine? I pulled for Zhao's W engine first. That was my main priority. Because I knew I was gonna use Zhao, which is why I'm also against using Suna in Xiao Guang's team, because it's like I'm using Xiao and I pulled for a W engine. Let me use Suna for a different team. Right? But I did try with whatever extra I had to get a Xiao Guang dupe. And honestly, I did the same thing with Miyabi. I tried getting a dupe for Miyabi because it's Miyabi. And I still feel like I would definitely still go for dupes for Miyabi because I want to use her as long as possible. That's just me being honest. I just want to use her as long as possible. And Xiao Gong is definitely most likely one of those characters also. I'm always scared, but yeah, I'm gonna need to recuperate my pulls for Wuwa. I'm skipping that blonde dude, so it's all good. I think his name was Luke, right? Luke? Or was it Luca? Regardless, it was either Luke or Luca. So with or without the A. Although, I'll say this. I did try him out. You can most likely guess where I tried him out. And he was pretty cool. His gameplay was pretty cool. Like I said the same thing about Chuyuin. And his gameplay was cool too, but I still didn't pull for him. So I'm kind of just in the same boat. I'm probably just going to still use whatever I farm up for Ameth's weapon. And and just recuperate after that. Second to last comment, Kazuki comment got yeeted probably. Yeah, it definitely did, because I know I seen it. I remember, like I said, I remembered most of the comment, at least the important parts of the comment that I read. With the whole him getting 3 Ameths in one pull. But if 3 Ameth pulls is true, then Shushu, I'm gonna say he's the lucky mustard. I did comment on that saying, "Holy, you're luckier than me and Uma." Well, yeah, if you did comment on it, then definitely the comment got yeeted if it's not there anymore. As for the lucky mustard, I'm gonna say for Wuwa. I'm gonna say for Wuwa. But I'm also add that he probably used the rest of his luck for Wuwa for like the next year and a half or something. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. If he somehow keeps going on getting pulls after while winning the 50-50, then that'll be definitely better than your Uma luck, I would say, because it's at the same time it's kind of like your Uma luck was pretty darn good for 2 years, so with one little hiccup along the way, but you know. And then lastly, yep, got destroyed in Zenless 2. I guess you did your pulls. Lost to 50-50 to Arena. You'll see my video later, so I'm not going to comment on mine. I just raged at having lost too many 50-50s lately and threw in 2 Benjamins in my rage. Sounds like a Nova thing to do. I was like, whatever at that point, and pulled for her W engine. Surprisingly, I didn't fail to 70-30. My luck in Wuwa and Zenless are going to be rough in 2026. you basically just had a little crash out and just just spent the money, which I pretty much said that you would if you ran out of things. You would, you know, or if you didn't run out, you just decided to pull. Then yeah, I guess so. But it's just what I expected already. I called it. I mean, it's been a thing, so it is what it is. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for all the comments. So thank you for all the comments, Nova. Appreciate it as always. And with that being said, I know we're at the beginning of the final year, but I'll see you guys at the end of the training. So I'll see you guys then. could have used a little bit more um a little more skill points, realizing how many skills I actually could have still picked if I wanted. And as you guys saw, we weren't able to get, yeah, this run wasn't as good compared to the others because most likely of Guts and Wise being too low. So maybe not Kita for mild distance, I'll be honest. I do have some other options. Maybe I can try this with Dormente, obviously, or Ferv, Still in Love. So I'll maybe I'll do that next week. Like on Monday, unless there's a new banner. Obviously, when is there a new banner soon? I don't even know. I feel like there will be a banner like the day before the League of Heroes starts, maybe. So we'll see. But yeah, I'll probably try Still in Love or Ferv and Dormente on my own time. Maybe over the weekend I'll try Dormente, and then the other two I mentioned probably will be the next two videos, if anything. So we ended off with 1905 speed, which is my cap, 1450 stamina, 1686 power, which is close to 1700 something, which was the cap I had. And then Guts and Wise weren't that far off. I mean, 1040 on Guts. If I had done a little bit more stamina training, probably would have been higher, or closer, or higher, or made it to 1200 at the very least. Wise, there was a couple turns in there that I wish that had worked out. Plus, we had to waste that one turn we wasted two turns because of the failed training that turned. That was like in the 11-13%, and that was because. And then the next turn I had to bring her to the infirmary, and then also we didn't get any S aptitude, so I could definitely give this run another try on my own time as well before the League of Heroes. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know what you guys are up to over the weekend. How you guys are doing with your League of Heroes training. And if there's anything else you guys want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description. There's a channel called Circle Request for those who haven't joined a circle or are looking for a circle to join. Y'all are free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, hit request to join. It'll let me know that you want to join the circle. And then after that, head over to the comment section or the Circle Request channel in the Discord server. Let me know that you sent the request along with your in-game name, just so I can make sure to add you into the circle and not somebody else. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Have a good weekend, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.